Hi, awesome ones. All right, so I have to admit that summertime, putting outfits together that are a little bit more classy, a little bit more chic, it's a little harder to do. So I thought I would do this video on 12 tips for you, showing kind of befores and of course the afters for you. And of course, this is just my opinion. You can wear whatever you want, but if you want a kind of polished and chic look, this video's for you. Now, for my first tip, let's talk about kind of an unmentionable thing, and that's when you wear sleeveless dresses and you've got a bra on and you get that kind of underarm bulge. Do you know what I mean? And a little bit in the back. Well, let's take a look at what I mean and how we can kind of smooth this out. So here I found an older dress of mine, and notice how unattractive my underarms and back look with a regular bra. But I found a new bra from Warner's that's specially created to smooth out the look of the side and back bulges that, hey, many of us have. And as usual, I'll have most of the fashion pieces that I'm showing, including those bras, underneath the video description and also in the comments. And if you want to see all my faves for summer, just go to amazon.com/shop/awesomeover50 and scroll down to all the various fashion sections. And you always pay the same as Amazon usually charges. And just a reminder, use the size chart to figure out your bra size for that, for those bras that I just showed you. All right, so let's go on to the next item. And did you know that they now say that wearing white sneakers with a dress, especially a summer dress, is classy and chic? And I'm so happy to hear that. So there you go. But the question is, which sneakers? Now, I would suggest that you get yourself a pair of leather sneakers. These are my kids. I absolutely love them because when they get dirty, I just wipe them off, and try to avoid the canvas ones. Look at the difference between these two. Also, now that these are white canvas, or at least they used to be white canvas, and also stay away from the white mesh as well. My daughter just bought a pair of those and they didn't last long at all. They got pretty dirty. So for me, this is the choice. Next, for tip number 3, let's stay on the footwear selections. You know, those old cheap flip-flops that you buy sometimes even at the dollar store? They are just not classy, and also they're really not, you know, if you're a more mature woman, they're really not great for arch support either. So let me show you my 2 favorite flip-flops. Here I have my 2 favorites, and they're by Crocs. They are stylish, and look at the tread, the inside sole, and the cushioned heel. They also have a great arch support for you. I got the beige pair and also the animal print to add the wow factor to an outfit. Now, many of you are probably wondering, are animal prints still classy? And I say yes, as long as you wear them right. I would really suggest that you wear them in moderation, certainly not every day. And also, I would probably just put the animal print top and then white pants and those Crocs leopard shoes on, but not a lot more. Let me just show you what I mean. Here I have 2 examples. The first look is really over the top with an animal print jacket, the skirt, and the shoes. Well, we look much classier when the prints are more subtle and a lot less of them, as in the next outfit. Okay, so let's talk about those fanny packs. They're back, and a lot of women, younger women, are wearing them, but I'm going to suggest, you know, unless you're super thin, wearing a fanny pack is going to make you look older, and it's just not classy. It's better to wear one of these go belts, you know, or a belt like this that hides underneath your clothes, and I'll show you what I mean with tip number 5. So here I have the old fanny pack. You know, it never really was attractive to wear, and it's definitely not classy. Better better to wear a money belt or a go belt under your top like this one. And if you're traveling, you know, it's really a great thing to have. Also, maybe even for every day, a crossbody purse is much classier, like this great one by Michael Kors. And if you like videos like this one, I would love for you to subscribe. There's a button down there somewhere, and don't forget to click on the bell. And also, are you following me on Instagram? Well, all you have to do is look up instagram.com/awesomeover50, and I post there almost every day. Okay, so what's next? Oh yeah. Now I know I've already talked about this before, but it's so important. So for tip number 6, it's the kind of undies that you wear under white or light colored pants or skirts. Let's take a look. Stay away from those hip-hugging panties and the low-rise panties, or ones that are not your skin tone, especially if you're wearing white pants. And also make sure that the white pants are not see-through. That's certainly not classy. Here's a reminder of the kind that I like to wear, and they're by Jockey, super stretchy, high rise, and they come in 3 different colors, and they're about $18. Now, this is my skin tone, so this is what I would wear with white pants, but I certainly wouldn't wear the white ones with white pants. With these ones and the ones behind them, I usually wear those with blue jeans or anything with a thicker material. Okay, for tip number 7, get yourself a steamer like this one. This one is only about $30, and hey, we don't want to be dragging out the ironing board all summer long. And the thing about this steamer is you can take it traveling. It's small enough to take it traveling. It's ready in seconds, and let's face it, in the summertime we are wearing a lot of cotton, and if you're doing that, steaming them will help you to look a little more classier. Next, let's talk about a few accessories for tip number 8. And I got to talk about sunglasses, because when you wear sunglasses, it really kind of steps up your look and helps you to look a little bit more chic. So let's take a look at my 2 favorites this year. The large Gucci style sunglasses are really trending this summer. And if you want that look at a bargain price, these are available for around $16. And if you want the classic, real Wayfarer look from Ray-Ban, these clever fold-up ones are available for around $213. And they're polarized too. For tips 9 and 10, let's talk about jewelry, and I will let you know that really the simpler look of jewelry is still really a classic look. So in the next clip, I'm going to show you close-ups of my favorite jewelry. So the classic chain necklace is still trending, and you can wear it with a casual chic look or a fancy dress. This necklace is 14 karat gold plated and available for about $18. Now these dainty gold hoop earrings also add a touch of class. And as I mentioned before, they have the handy back clasp, so you can really put them on and off easily. These earrings are also around $16, and they're also 14 karat gold plated. For tip number 11, let's talk about frizzy hair. Today it is so muggy, and of course I'm underneath all these hot lights, and I really think it's important, especially in the summer, unless you want to hide under a hat all day, to kind of defrizz your hair. And I've got some really great products for that by John Frieda. Now what I'm going to do for you at the end of this video, after I give my kind of inspirational message, I will have a link to one of the videos that I did on how to defrizz your hair. And here I have a before photo of my frizzy hair, and then an after photo after I've really put on some products and stopped the frizz and all the flyaways. I also love to use the Davines products. It's like a natural product for you, and that's what I use for my shampoo and my conditioner. All right, my next tip stand tall, stand proud. You know, I see a lot of women out there in their 80s and their 90s. They're not slinking away. They're not becoming invisible. And I think it's so important. And somehow, you know, when you put on a little bit of earrings and necklace and even maybe a little bit of makeup, you just feel so good. And you do look classy and chic. And if you're wondering to yourself, okay, so where do I get these outfits and how do I put together outfits? I've got a lot of videos, and just make sure that you check them out and maybe even take screenshots or shots with your camera so that you have references. Hey, we're all on this aging journey together, and instead of just aging, let's put on a great outfit. Let's, instead of slinking away and becoming invisible, let's really stand proud of ourselves and age with a little bit of attitude. And for me, that's just one more way to keep it awesome.